But yes, we are in the celebrity portion of the show. If you could call it that. We're going to talk about Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider says he is willing to lose it all.
Are you willing to
standing for
lose
freedom?
it all for what you believe?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have it,
he's on with Glenn Beck. In case you guys didn't pick that up.
Are you willing to lose it all for what you believe?
absolutely.
Both of them look a little bloated.
Because if we don't have it, then we have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about my career anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I care about my children's.
Me too.
The country that they're going to live in. And my hope is this. My hope is a beautiful story from a chaplain in England. When the American flyers came over in the early days of World War II, when the American flyers came over after, this is like the dog days, 1942, late 42, when like their friends were getting blown out of the sky. They would go over on the bombers and half would come back, 2/3 would come back, but they were dying. And there was one particular week.
Yeah, Rob Schneider has a career.
A very high percentage of these pilots were getting blown out of the sky and getting killed.
He's trying to make a comeback with the right. He's trying to pull like the Jim Brewer kind of deal, like the last gasp of a career. He's trying to pull from the jaws of obscurity.
And they went to the prison. They went to the Air Force chaplain, and the pilot said, "Why?" He said, "Our friends are dying. Why should we do this? Why should we get up tomorrow and fly?" They did this at like literally 4:45. They're supposed to leave at 5:30. Why should we do this? Tell us why. They didn't say they weren't going to do it. So tell us why we should do this. Our friends are dying. Tell us. And the chaplain was really, woke up and said, well, humanity has come out of it. Has come out of the dark ages. We've come out of where people get burned at the stake. People believe and go along with this. And there's a darkness that we have come out of and doing a more of an enlightened period, a more freer period. And he said, this is a step back into those darkness. These are the darkest parts of humanity. And we need to stand up for that now. And that requires this. So they all flew.
He's almost in tears over a story that, like...
Yeah, and it requires a new set of flyers.
Probably is just made up. One of those morale stories or something. Just some meaningless, flowery language. He did have some thoughts on a show I still watch. I got accused of not watching SNL when I made a few videos. I don't even remember what the topic was. But somebody on YouTube accused me of like not even watching the show. I'm like, watch it every week actually. Probably one of the few people that still watch it every week.
One of the things is I travel around this country and try to perform and, not indoctrinate people.
and try to perform in places that'll actually, let you or pay you to. Because most people are like, nah, we'll pass.
Like some comedy shows seem to be doing these days.
Not Saturday Night Live.
Well, I mean, I hate to crap on my old show. But when I saw...
I think you love it.
When Hillary Clinton lost, which is understandable. She would lose.
Yes.
Not exactly the most likable person in the room.
Right.
And then when Kate McKinnon went out there on Saturday Night Live from the cold opening, she started dressed as Hillary Clinton, and she starts playing Hallelujah. And I said, I literally prayed, please have a joke at the end. Don't do this. Please don't go down there. And there was no joke.
I agree with Rob Schneider there. I wanted a joke at the end. And I went, it's over. He's not going to come back. And
it really is the end of.
It's gone. You can take the comedy routines.
Let's see the clip. I played it earlier, and the housemate really liked it. So this was the first SNL after the election of Donald Trump. And this was the very first thing you saw on Saturday Night Live was Kate McKinnon opening the show as Hillary. They were all somber and shit because Now, they did do a funny bit out of it. I don't know, like, this is maybe like the next year or something. I don't know when this was. I don't remember watching this. And I don't think it gives me any idea right here of when this was. But I think it's like the next year, and it's Trump.
Hey, Joe.
Again, how is this happening to me? I don't know. This is wild. I'll give you that. There's more down periods than up. I like Saturday Night Live, though. Most of the time, I'm into at least 2 or 3 skits. Weekend Update is usually pretty solid. I like the musical acts. I like watching live music. So I watch Saturday Night Live. The best episodes by far are like when like Jason Sudeikis hosts, or John Mulvaney. John Mulvaney hosting is always amazing. And like this past year, he had a monologue. Like, go fucking look that shit up. John Mulvaney's monologue from like December or November this past year, where he hosted. Holy shit. That's one of the funniest stand-up bits I've ever heard in my fucking life. Jesus, it killed me. And then like Jason Sudeikis coming back and playing Biden to like with the new Biden. Like the new guy being senile Biden, and Jason Sudeikis being like fucking bomber jacket, aviator glasses Biden and shit, like past Biden, fucking talking to his future. That was a really good skit. I'm just saying. And this was good.
that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya?
Dark Biden.
Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth.
Dark Brandon. I guess it'll be interesting. It's an interesting time. Going into the midterms and shit here.